Hello, it's the Dazzling One with another real life talk. In today's video, we are going to talk about being present. Are you present in your life? Well, let's get started. Well, I normally don't go very hard in my videos. I always try to keep it light and fun and maybe give you a little bit of something to kind of ponder and think about. So this is probably one of the tougher videos, I think, but I feel like it's important. It's super important to kind of get it out. So one thing I've been wondering, I've been looking at the world around me. Now, several years ago, when all of my children were home and we had went out to dinner, and I remember looking across at a couple. They were sitting at a table. The guy was on one side of it. They were in a booth. The guy was on one side of the table. The girl was in the other. And they both were on their cell phones. So I said to my kids, I said, do you think that they are texting each other? Because pretty much the waitress came, she took their order, they went right back to their phones. And then I got to thinking, why are they even out? I mean, me and my kids laughed about it, you know, and it kind of always stayed in the back of my mind. And I was thinking to myself, look at the world around us. Like, look at the world that is around us. How many times do you see somebody at a party and there are people surrounding them, or they're, you know, with friends, and or they're at a meeting, or they're in class, or they're someplace where they're around other people. It doesn't matter where they're at, in church, you know, they're with other people and they are so into their phone, they're not even present. And I got to thinking, and I've been thinking about this, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do a live talk on this, because to me it is so annoying that so many people have allowed their cell phone to control their lives. Like, who's doing what? Watching everybody's page, watching everybody's messages on Facebook and responding to everything. If they didn't have their phone, they have nothing, okay? It's like, I always make this joke. What would happen to people if everything shut down, like all the internet shut down? And I just mean on a cell phone, not stuff like running traffic lights or whatever, you know, anything major. But I'm saying like our actual cell phones. What if like the service for cell phones like went down? We'd have a world of people that would be terrified. They'd panic because they wouldn't know how to connect or talk to other people. So I've never allowed my cell phone to control my life. And I say that because if I'm with somebody, unless they're asking me to figure something out or they have a question that I need to pull up real fast, I can literally put my phone down. It can be beeping or chirping or whatever, or ringing, unless, you know, I'm expecting an important call. But if I'm with somebody, I want to give them my attention. When I look back on my life and I'm old and you know, retired and you know, 90, 80, 90, whatever, I don't want to look back and be like, you know what, I had all these wonderful people around me, but I never got a chance to really get to know anybody because I was so busy looking at a cell phone where people who are not even right with me, or I'm talking to them. So what I thought I'd do is I did a little research on the computer for this topic, and I said, you know what, I want to see if there's any quotes. I found some really good quotes out there about it, about you know, how people are, you know, some funny ones, and you'll see them periodically pop up on the screen here. And it's just like, you know, and it's crazy how you can give a toddler your cell phone as long as it's unlocked, and they know how to move apps around, they know how to do everything. But now we have this group of teens, and I'm not knocking the teens, that are calling themselves socially awkward. It's because they are either on video games or they're on their cell phones, so they're not really dealing with actual people. So when they come to a point where they have to deal with people that are right in the same room with them, they feel weird, because it's like, oh, you know, those social situations are not really like, you know, I don't know how to act, because the majority of my life I'm on the internet, I'm on my cell phone, I'm looking up stuff, I'm not engaged. So that got me to thinking, like, how do I want my life to be? When people look back at me, and when people are thinking about me, do I want them to be like, you know, a person, but she can never put her phone down. You know, she can never really make a real connection with anybody, because she's so worried about who's posting what and who's commenting on what, and did everybody like my comment. You know, it's funny, because I will post things like my dailies from time to time, not as much as I'd like to, but I never look back to see who's liking it, because I don't care. I just want to maybe say something, and a thought, a quote, or something that's important, that I found value in, and I hope that maybe somebody else could. But I could care less if one person likes it or 200 people like it. I just don't care. But when I think about it, it's just like, did you see my post, or did you see her post, or did you see what he said? Who cares? Like, seriously, who cares? Mind missing out. Because it's not real. And this might be kind of hard for some people to take, but you can be someplace, you get yourself up, you get dressed, you go to be with people, but then you spend your whole time looking at your phone. What point? Like seriously, what's the point? We've already become, but are we a world where we can't even just enjoy our lives because we're so concerned with what other people are doing and what they're saying? I remember a time when I was a child where there was no such thing as reality TV. And I think that's probably why I don't really watch reality TV. And again, if that's your jam, fine, that's awesome. But I don't really care what rich people are doing or celebrities. I just don't care. You know why? Because that's their life. I don't want to watch my life fade away because I'm watching their life. I want to live my life. I want to be a person that people would want to sit and have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea with, and just enjoy my company, and I can enjoy them. I can sit and learn about them. We got to get back to the place in this world where we actually connect with people. So I'm going to end the video here. I have a lot more to say on this subject, but I'm going to end it here. And I just want to know, are you present? Can you leave your house, leave your cell phone, and go out into the world and not have your phone, and just look at the world around you? Can you? I hope so. Well, this is the Dazzling One with another real life talk. Hope you have an amazing day. Bye-bye.